Konnichiwa minasan, Nihongo no gakusei desu. In the last lesson, we learned the basic transitive and intransitive verbs in Japanese. Now we're going to learn what will happen if we add the iru in the te form of the transitive verb and intransitive verb. We have already discussed the te iru form in lesson 7 in the first book of Genki. So here, for example, we have the verb hanasu, to talk. Now, hanasu is converted to hanashite, and then iru is added, so it becomes hanashiteiru, hanashiteiru. Hanashiteiru means talking, as in talking right now, like what I'm doing now, I am talking. For example, Sora-san wa ima tomodachi to hanashite imasu. Sora is talking with her friend right now at the very moment. Talking, a present progressive. So here we learned in lesson 7 the action in progress using the te form. So this is the verb ing in English. So you can see it in the 7th lesson. And also, te has another function. So here we have the verb kekkonseru, to get married. Now, kekkonseru becomes kekkonshite. And when we add iru, it becomes kekkonshiteiru, to be married. Yamashita sensei wa kekkonshiteimasu. Okay, now the difference is in this verb, when we add iru or imas, it does not mean getting married. Okay? Does not mean the progressive form, getting married. Instead, when we add iru in this verb, what happens is that the translation becomes the resulting state. So the change that happened to that person, in this case, Professor Yamashita, from being single to being married, or from being engaged to being married. Okay? So it does not mean getting married, it means is married. So he is married. Unlike before, he is not married. Now he is married. So in this verb, when iru is added, there is a change in the state of the thing or the person. So it is discussed further in lesson 7. And we have another function of teeru. So by adding teeru, we mean that something is in the continuous state, or something is done by habit or by occupation. For example, Nihongo benkyou shitemasu. Nihongo benkyou shitemasu. This may mean two things. First, I study Japanese regularly, and that is done by habit, like what I am doing now. I study Japanese regularly. So instead of saying Nihongo benkyou shimasu, I say Nihongo benkyou shiteimasu, and that means that I am studying regularly. Or it can mean that I am studying Japanese right now, as in right now at the present moment. You ask me what I'm doing, and I say Nihongo benkyou shiteimasu. I am studying Japanese right now. Or we can also say 会社で働いています。会社で働いています. And this is obvious, understandable. I work at a company and that is my occupation. So here, the te form of the verb plus imas means continuous state done by habit or by occupation. Now we can add iru in the te form of the verb for transitive and intransitive verbs, and we will get the same result. So if we add the te iru in the transitive verb, the verb becomes activity in progress or action in progress. Okay? While if we add te iru in the intransitive verb, it means the change in the state of something or someone. And these are the verbs that we have just discussed in the last video. These are the transitive verbs and their intransitive counterparts. Alright, for example, we have akeru, to open something. So again, when we say transitive, there is a subject and there is an object. So akeru. Sora-san wa mado o akemasu. So this is the basic sentence. Here, Sora is the subject and then the object is mado, window. Sora opens the window. Sora-san wa mado o akemasu. Now, if we change akemasu to aketeru, it becomes Sora-san wa mado o akete imasu. This becomes Sora is opening the window. Opening at the present moment. You saw her opening the window. Okay? And it is activity or action in progress. Akite iru, akite imasu. You can use akite iru for casual form. And the akite imasu is the polite form. Sora-san wa mado akete imasu. She is opening the window at the present moment as you saw her. This is in English the progressive form of the verb plus ing. Now for the intransitive verb, something opens. Again, mado ga akimasu. The window opens. So you see the window opens. The window opens by itself. So mado ga akimasu. Now if we change it to teiru, mado ga aiteimasu. In this case, the translation is the window is open. Earlier, it was closed 5 minutes ago or 10 minutes ago. It was closed. Now it is open. So in that case, the sentence is Mado ga aiteimasu. The window is open. The window is open as opposed to being closed. And that is the result of the change that happened. So somebody opened the window, but we did not see him or her. So we just say, Mado ga aiteimasu. The window is open. Review. So how to change the verbs into the te form. And you can see the whole video in lesson 6. How to change verbs into the te form. So it's quite easy. Don't worry about it. We'll skip that. Other example, we have kesu, to turn off something or to extinguish something like fire. So this is transitive verb. Tomo-san wa denki o keshimasu. Tomo turns the light off. Okay, he turns the light off. And then we're going to turn this into the te iru form. Tomo-san wa denki o keshite imasu. Tomo is turning the lights off. So this is action in progress. The activity is in the progressive form, verb plus ing. Okay? This is for the transitive and this is basic. For the intransitive, kieru, something goes off or something turns off. Denki ga kiemasu, the light goes out. Okay? Maybe it went out by itself. And we are going to turn it into the teiru form. Denki ga kieteimasu. So in this case, the light is off as opposed to the light being on. When you walk into the room, you see the light is off. So you say, Denki ga kieteimasu. Somebody turned it off. So you say, Denki ga kieteimasu. You did not see it going off. So you just saw it turned off. So from being turned on, the light is now off. And for the last example, kawasu, to break or destroy something. Gojira wa machi o kawashimasu. Godzilla destroys the city. Godzilla destroys the city. And we change it to the te form. Gojira wa machi o kawashite imasu. Godzilla is destroying the city at the present moment. You see Godzilla destroying the city there as you see it. So here the verb is in the present progressive form. Godzilla is currently destroying the city. Okay, so the intransitive verb is kawaru. Kawaru, something breaks. Kono pasokon ga kawaremasu. This computer is malfunctioning. Okay, so I did not use the word break because the verb which is more appropriate when talking about computer is malfunctioning. So this computer is malfunctioning or this computer malfunctions. It's the same thought. But if we change it to the teru form, kono pasokon ga kawareteimasu. And in this case, this computer is broken already, as opposed to the computer functioning very well a month ago, 1 week ago, and so on. So when we change it to the teeru form, kawarete imasu or kawareteiru, this means that the thing, in this case, the computer, is broken already. It goes from functioning to being broken. All right, let's practice. So here you see the window opened. So open is aku. Here we are going to focus only on the intransitive verb. So something is open, something closes, etc. So here aku is the intransitive verb. So meaning there's only a subject and no object. So in this case we have madoga and aku is aiteimasu. So the window is open as you see it right now. The window is open. From being closed, it is now open. And this is the same with this bank. So the bank is open. We say ginko ga aiteimasu. The bank is open. From being closed again, it is now open. Shimaru. Something closes. Okay. Again, no object. So here we have cafe ga. Cafe ga shimatteimasu. The cafe is closed. From being open, now it is closed. Something goes on. Tsuku. Something goes on. So in this case, we have earcon ga tsuiteimasu. The air conditioner is on. From being off, now it is on. Earcon ga tsuiteimasu. Kieru. Something goes off. In this case, we have the TV. Terebi ga kieteimasu. The TV is off. Terebi ga kieteimasu. Kawareru. So here we have the refrigerator. Rezoko ga kawareteimasu. The refrigerator is broken from being functioning and now it is broken. Okay? So there is a change of state. Yogoreru. Something becomes dirty. So here we have shatsu. Shatsu ga yogorete imasu. Shatsu ga yogorete imasu. The shirt is dirty. From being clean, now it is dirty. Ochiru. Something drops. Okane ga ochite imasu. The money dropped. Or the money is on the floor. So again, from being not dropped to being dropped on the floor. Okane ga ochite imasu. And so here we have oyu ga waiteimasu. The water is boiling. As opposed from the water is not boiling and now the water is boiling. By the way, oyu means hot water, but in Japanese they use oyu instead of miso. So literally this sentence means boiling hot water, is boiling hot water. So oyu ga waiteimasu. But don't be confused. Just use oyu when using waku. Oyu ga waiteimasu. The water is boiling. So deru, something goes out or something is out. Inu ga detteimasu. the dog is out. From being inside, now it is out. Ino ga detaimasu. Alright, I hope you have learned something today and thank you for watching.